Fifth, huh? I know this is going to confuse you hell lot. Manjula says 5, Sahil says 5. Anak bhai, long time, huh? Mahi. Good. Asim, don't worry, you would get an answer. I am telling you guys, we are doing real tough propositions. Alright. But the point is here, guys, going for syllogisms for, CSAT, I don't know what they serve you next year. They may give you a tough one, isn't it? So I just don't want to miss a boat. And secondly, any day of your life, whenever in any exam you appear for CSAT, you would at least remember me, isn't it? Because not many, remember. Yes, not many would remember us because the results are so meager that generally, we are the people those who generally get the fault that probably we could not teach well, and that's the reason result was not there, huh? So you guys are grown up enough to understand that you have to put that blame on another. Yes, Easter says 4, and I think I think that does make some beautiful sense now. Fourth, huh? Somebody said, Ayush, what is your answer now, huh? Ayush? You know something? If you hated this topic and now you're able to do it well, you know what is this feeling? This is a kind of feeling that you have when you fall in love for the first time, huh? some barbers, some barbers are painters. Oh, good. Some barbers are painters. And no painters are watches. Yeah, this is the easy. There is no relationship between a watch and a painter. So again, I think I know the diagrams now. I know the diagrams. Barbers, painters, and watches, isn't it? So no relationship between these two. And again, the third diagram would again be, barbers and painters, and this would be watches. So these are the three diagrams. So let's talk about first diagram. Some B are not W true. Some B are not W true. Yes, because all B are not W means some B are not W. Come on. Some B are W false. Some barbers are watches false. Right. Then some watches are not barbers. Listen. Some watches. Now this is important. All of you. Please. Some watches are not barbers. True. Alright. And some watches are barbers. False. So I think first diagram is giving you these options. Then second diagram. Second diagram. Some barbers are not watches. True. And then he says some second is some barbers are watches. It is true, isn't it? And then he says some watches are not barbers. Either some watches are not barbers. Some watches are barbers, isn't it? Now listen to me. He says some watches are not barbers. Here some watches are not barbers. True. Alright. And then he says some watches. Here what happened? What have I done? Alright. Sorry, huh? Then he says some watches. Now second draw this. Some watches are not barbers. True. These are those watches, huh? And some watches are barbers. It is also true. Huh? And third diagram. Third diagram, he says again, first is some watches are not, some barbers are not watches. It is true. Alright. Second, he says some barbers are watches. See this. I don't think it is. It is some barbers. He says some barbers are watches. True. And then he says some watches are not barbers. False. False, isn't it? Now this is false. And I think in the second, some watches are barbers. I think this is some are not barbers. So let's see. So you realize then, and he says some watches are barbers. It is true. So I think one is falling everywhere, guys. One is falling everywhere. Fifth, somebody says fifth is the answer. Somebody says B is the answer. What was the options? Let me see, guys. Wait. What was the options? I don't even remember the options. He says, see, one is following everywhere. First important aspect is one is following everywhere, isn't it? So I don't say that, and you realize one is following everywhere. So one has to be the answer. One has to be the answer. All three conditions, see this. Everywhere, this and this and this, one is following. So is there an option with one follows everywhere? So there is option 4, one follows everywhere, and then he says either 3 or 4 follows. Either 3 or 4 follows. So just check out 3 and 4. So the second diagram, some watches, hello, great guys. Some watches are, now listen to me, some watches are not barbers. I think this is true. Some watches are not barbers. So these are those watches that are not barbers. And then he says some watches are not barbers. These are those watches that might not be barbers, isn't it? So I think this is something you have to understand. Either 3 or 4. I think either 3 or 4 has to be there. This has to be crossed. Some watches are barbers. I think this has to be crossed and this has to be ticked. This has to be crossed and this has to be ticked. Why? Some watches are not barbers. These are those watches that are not barbers, isn't it? So I think this has to be 1 and 3 or 4 follows. 1 and 3 and 4 follows. 1 and 3 and 4 follows, huh? Only one? Nahi yaar, 3 and 4 is following. D, Mahi, you're right. D, 3 and 4 is following. Come on. Vandana, good. Ayush, no, not only one. Not only one. Come on. Chalo, anyhow, guys. I think sufficient for a day. I have sent you an assignment. I think rather than, the problem with syllogisms, I must tell you. The problem is, do not try doing too many at one go. Do not try doing too many at one go. Just whenever you do syllogisms as a part of your practice, kindly do only 5 to 10 questions. Not more than 5 to 10 questions, please, huh? Because that is the whole confusion now we are facing. Yes, we are facing a lot of confusion, a lot of cloud in our mind, isn't it? So the reason obviously is because we have started mixing things. So it's better now we should leave it and try doing something else. So guys, there are two options that we can go for. First is I wanted to do was data sufficiency, because this was something that has been coming in your paper a lot. Every year 2 or 3 questions. Again, this is kind of syllogisms. Nobody knows it. It is actually tougher than syllogisms, to be very frank. Tougher than syllogisms, because frankly, nobody teaches it. Yes, nobody teaches this assignment. Okay, so it is going to be tougher than syllogisms. One option was this, and last year again, syllogisms had 2 questions and data sufficiency had 2 questions, and most of the people made them wrong. Alright, second option is, if you want to do easy one, it is clocks and calendars. But I think clocks and calendars are so easy that you can do it by yourself also, or probably with my assistance I'll send you few notes, you would be able to do it easily. So tell me which one do you want to go for. So if whatever is your choice would be my choice. Ankita, welcome. I was waiting for you, Ankita. Huh? I talked. Where is Ankita today? Huh? Just leave it over there only. All of you. Jitin, you called up late once, you called up, huh? And then you call up at wrong times, huh? So, guys, tell me which one do you want to do? Meenakshi, leave it here. Guys, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor and answer this question now? Which one shall we do? And please, the previous question would come back. Just let the clut go out of your mind. I would come back over here. Just let the clut go out of your mind. Okay? Just let the clut go out of your mind. Don't worry. I'm going to come back over here. Clut means we are stuck up. Which one do you want me to do? It's not about my comfort for me, nor Miss Nautiel. You're so sweet. For me, both are good. Both are good. I am equally happy with both. The point is that Miss Nautiel, now though I'm jealous of you, Miss Nautiel. I can see your DP and I can see that you are. Oh my God, what a beautiful place, huh? uh, AR clocks and calendars, Simita Singh would be easy. Others, guys, come on. Clocks, data sufficiency, huh? Data sufficiency. All right. Ayush, what do you say, man? Hina. So I see that Ben Johnson, Deepak Good, Ishita. Oh, yes, because I think you would need me for data sufficiency. I must tell you, you may not need me for, yes, good Chandan. You would not need me for clocks and calendars. Listen, guys, for the clocks and calendars, I can share a video also, and you would be able to do. Bharat, don't do it here. Do data sufficiency. Guys, I would suggest if it is actually for me, it is very tough right now, going for data sufficiency, but it is really important for all of you. So now sending you an assignment for data sufficiency. Okay, just wait, just wait. Did you get it, all of you? Data sufficiency final assignment is being sent to you. Guys, have you got it? I'm going to open it over here also. So alright, let's do data sufficiency only. I have sent you an assignment, guys, so please check out the assignment. Alright, and then I am also opening it over here on your screen as well. Just a moment. Just a moment, let me find the. Let me find the data sufficiency assignment, right? Just a moment, all right? Eastern, we you don't want a easy thing, है ना? You would love to have a tough proposition. So first important aspect, what is data sufficiency, guys? So we will talk about it. What is data sufficiency? All of you, please pay attention now. Now this is the instruction given generally in data sufficiency questions. Are you able to read it, guys? Are you able to read it? He says this is the question, this is the directions given, right? So I have already sent you an assignment on my Telegram group, all right? I've already sent you an assignment on my Telegram group, and you can open the assignment as well if you want to. And if you haven't received the assignment, if you are not on the Telegram group, so I can tell you that you should be there now. So let me see. Got it? Chalo, good. So please read it. Each of the question, he says each of the question is followed by two statements, 1 and 2. Now please pay attention, all of you. I need your 100% focus. Come back. Each of the question is followed by two statements, statement 1 and 2, statement 1 and statement 2. He says answer each of the questions using the following instructions. So he is giving you instructions and you have to answer each of the question with the given instruction, alright. So first is, he says choose, first instruction he says is choose one as an answer. Choose one as an answer if the question can be answered using one of the statement alone, but cannot be answered using other statement alone. Okay. So then he says choose 2, then he is giving you option as 2, so choose 2 as an answer. If he says question can be answered using either of the statement alone, then he says choose 3, if the question can be answered using both the statement together but cannot be answered using either of the statement, answered using either of the statement alone, and then he says choose 4, if the question cannot be answered even by using both the statements together. So first thing is we have to understand this. It is not fully visible. Come on, Miss Nautial. Oh, you have my picture. Wait. My photo is coming in between, and I'm so poor at these things. Tools, pen, highlighter, pen, instruction, insert, edit. Wait. You're really poor at these things, I think. Wait, Okay. Now you guys can see it. Now you guys can see it. Is it visible now? Is it visible now? So please remember what data sufficiency actually is. He would give you certain question. Now please let's come back on this, right? Let's come back on this. I understand here, sorry. Now is it okay? So now listen, what is data sufficiency? Now data sufficiency basically is that he would give you a question. He would give you a question. So any question he would give you, huh? He would give you a question. And then he will give you two statements, statement A and statement B. So you have to check the validity of this question using the statements. It is so easy, isn't it? Validity of the question using these statements. Right? It's so easy. है ना? But now remember, data sufficiency is called words toughest reasoning. It is called words toughest reasoning. In any exam like CAT, XAT, GRE, GMAT, you would find data sufficiency as a part of reasoning. In GMAT, a whole reasoning component is data sufficiency. And there is a paper called LSAT. This is actually world's toughest competition exam for reasoning, LSAT. So you would find that data sufficiency is a major part of these. So why are they giving data sufficiency? That comes into your mind, doesn't it? Always comes into your mind. So now, why so? Now listen to me. What is the issue? Why they are giving you this and how do you solve it? Okay. So now if you are okay with it, guys, can I proceed? If you are okay with it. Though I have sent you an assignment, in the assignment also the same instructions are given. I have already sent you an assignment and same instructions are given. Can we proceed? Say a yes or a no. Can we proceed? Guys, can we proceed? So these were the instructions, okay? Anna, these were the instructions. Can we proceed? Are you all there? Or are you all dead? I need an answer, guys. Can we proceed? I am going to teach you what it is all about. Don't worry. I need to know, have you understood these question followed by two statements, and this is the instruction given to you. Can I proceed now? Bhai, give me an answer or a yes or a no. Are you all dead or what? सब मर गया हाँ खत्म हाँ come on. Now I got yes sir, thank you, huh? I thought like all of you have slept, huh? Now let's see why it is tough. Now please pay attention. Why it is tough. Now I understand, first is you have to understand the options. Understand the options. Understand the options. Alright. So what do I mean by see, listen, I was given a question, any blah blah question, right? And I got statement 1 and statement 2. I am writing statement 1 and statement 2. Statement 1 and statement 2. So he says you choose 1 as an answer. So your answer is 1. Your answer is 1. It is given by A and B. So your answer is 1. If A gives you the answer and B does not give you the answer, or A does not give you an answer but B does give you an answer, then your answer would be 1. What is your answer? 1. He says your answer is 1 when if the question can be answered using one of the statement alone but cannot be answered using other statement alone. So this is your answer 1. What is your answer 1? If B gives you answer but A does not give you answer, and if A gives you answer, B does not give you answer, then he says choose 2 as an answer. If A is also giving you an answer and B is also giving you an answer, so 2 yes. Alright, 2 yes. So remember this, right? Then for C, now please read these things. He says choose 3 if the question, now listen, choose 3 if the question can be answered by using both the statement together but cannot be answered using either of the statement alone. This is beautiful. How do you do 3? So remember, your 3 would be an answer. Remember, we would get 3 as an answer when A individually was not giving you answer, B individually was not giving you answer, so you mix them together. A plus B, and you realize now your answer is coming. You are getting an answer. You are getting an answer. Okay. And then he says fourth, A individually was not giving you answer. B individually was not giving you answer. And when you mix them together, A plus B, then also it is not giving you an answer. A plus B, then also you are not getting an answer. This is it. He says, if the question cannot be answered even by using both the statement together, if you use both the statement together also, you won't get an answer. So remember, with this, I am sure you would learn something. Just look at the first two cases. Just look at the first two answers. Answer 1 or answer 2. Answer would be 1 or 2 if one of them, if I say A is giving you an answer, then I can automatically say answer would be 1 or would be 2, isn't it? Because there are possibilities that answer can come with this also, or there is a possibility answer may not come with this. But as soon as one of the statements, so I am writing it so that it is comfortable to you, right? I say important point number 1, as soon as one of the statements gives an answer, our answer should be 1 or 2, not 3 and 4, right? Why? Because we mix the statements only when one statement 1 and statement 2 does not give individual answers. So remember, as soon as we know that individually, as soon as we know that individually A is not giving you answer, B is not giving you answer, then only you would mix. All right, otherwise you won't mix these two statements. So keep this thing in mind. We call it 50-50. See, there is a 50-50 chance that if you get one of the statement giving you answer, directly right answer has to be 1 or 2. All right, and if both the statements are not giving you answer has to be 3 and 4. It is so easy. Have you written it, guys? It's all right, Rohini, don't worry, yaar. All right, is this okay? Data sufficiency. Wait. I understand, yaar. This is one problem I keep on getting, where I write on my own picture, है ना? Bhalla, how are you? Huh? I'm seeing after a long time, yaar. Bajender, how are you? अभी ठीक है? All of you? Rohini, don't worry, I don't say sorry. Okay. So now listen. Why people flunk in data sufficiency? I'll tell you the reason for that also. Can I proceed now? Have you written these two things? So we call it 50-50 chances. There are 50% chances your answer is either 1 or 2, and 50% chances your answer is either 3 or 4. All right, 50-50 chances. And why people flunk? Now let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so can I proceed, all of you? Gitika, don't worry. I know that this is something, it would take time. Don't worry. I'm doing good. I'm doing good यार. Thank you so much विजिंदर. अब देखो यार सुनो. अब ध्यान से सुनना सब लोग. There are rules that nobody knows. So I am giving you rules for data sufficiency. These rules cannot be written. Frankly, cannot be written. Rules for data sufficiency, and that is the reason we teach it. Rules for data sufficiency. These rules cannot be written, and that is the obvious reason we generally teach these rules. Okay, so what are the rules for data sufficiency? First rule, if a question asks for a value, a statement, or combination of statements, is valid only if we get a unique answer and not a range of answers. Only if we get a unique answer and not a range of answers. So remember, if you are asked for a value, a statement would give an answer only when we get a unique answer and not a range of answers. Alright, unique answer and not a range of answers. Now sir, what is an example? Please write it first. Write this first. Write this first. Question. What is the value of x? So weird, huh? What is the value of x? So I write where x is an integer. What is the value of x where x is an integer? Statement 1, x is less than 2. X is less than 2. Statement 2, x is greater than 0. What is the value of x when x is an integer? Now please, you would look at my way of working. Alright, listen to me. You would look at my way of working. You have to promise this is the way you have to do the questions. Listen to me. When you check, he says first, whatever is given in the question, that information is really important. What is the value of x? He says x is an integer. X एक integer है. First statement, x is less than 2. X is less than 2. How many integers would be there? 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, up till infinity. It's a range of answer, not a unique answer. Sir, 1 is not giving you a unique answer. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? 1 is not giving me an answer. Why? Because 1 is giving me a range of answers and not a unique value. 1 is wrong. Then he says x is greater than, now second statement, he says x is greater than 0. Now to all my students, one thing, listen to me. Please pay attention. When you look at statement 2, forget statement 1. Right? Listen to me. When you look at statement number 2, 1 does not exist. When you were looking at statement 1, did you bother about 2? No. But what happens is in data sufficiency, when you look at 2, you keep your, option number 1 keeps lingering into your mind. So I'm giving you a beautiful rule. I'm giving you a beautiful, amazing Guru Mantra. If you have 2 girlfriends and if you are talking to second one, forget the first one. Remember this rule. Alright. You're already messed up. You have two women in your life. So please, if you are talking to the second one, please do not bother about the first one. And similarly, in data sufficiency, if you do not want to get messed up in your life for data sufficiency, remember this. If you are looking at statement number 2, forget statement number 1. Now tell me guys, is it okay? Sahil, don't give me answer right now. I'm telling you, you cannot. You guys are too young for giving me answers right now. Okay? Learn how to do it. Say a yes or a no now. First rule, have you understood? Srinath, have you understood the rule? Gitika Antil, have you understood the rule? What is the rule? Gitika Antil. Do you know Sahil Antil? He is one of my friends, Gitika Antil. Huh? So guys, remember the rule. Now second statement, he says x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0. So definitely x is an integer greater than 0. X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up till infinity. Again, no unique answer. No unique answer. You would always remember it, huh? Best example remember, alright? So now I got 2 crosses. Guys, I got 2 crosses. So I am sure my answer is not 1. My answer is not 2. I got 2 crosses because when 2 crosses are there, we mix. Remember. So now we mix. Once I mix 1 plus 2, he says x, what is the value of x? Where is, so he says x lies between 0 and 2 and x is an integer. X lies between 0 and 2 and x is an integer. Come on. Definitely, which means x is equal to 1. We are getting a unique answer. So with mixing of the statements, we are getting a unique answer. So your answer is 3. What is option number 3? Read it. Option number 3 was choose 3 as an answer if question can be answered. If question can be answered by using both the statement together but cannot be answered by using either of the statement alone. And this is what we have done. Listen, I realize that individually both of them are not giving me answer. Alright. But when I mix them together, I get an answer. Is it clear? Tell me guys. Jitin, just go to the toilet, okay? Never gonna forget the girlfriend analogy is really important. This is your time, guys, huh? Many of you might be having girlfriends and many of you might not be having girlfriends. And many of the men would be having only boyfriends and many of the girls would be having only girlfriends, huh? I hope you understood, huh? So I am on for in for everything, guys. Huh? I wish we could have met. You would have loved me more, right? Live classes are more fun. Huh? We make so many rules you just cannot imagine. So there is one rule called Aishwarya Salman and Vivek rule. I'm going to teach you that also. Huh? So is it okay, guys? Clear na? So now see the interesting part. See, Rishi sir. See, remember, whenever you're doing data sufficiency, whenever you are, going for data sufficiency, remember, I won't say remember me any day, but when you're going for data sufficiency, remember, Rishi sir said that when you are checking statement 2, don't check, don't mix statement 1, and that is where you get killed. The questions are so beautifully framed that generally they actually, indulge you so that you mix those statements. For example, now see this. How can I change the same question? How beautifully I would change the same question and you would say, wow, sir, that is the reason data sufficiency is tough. Same question, everything same. I would change only one aspect and a whole question would change. Listen. I say, what is the value of x where x is a positive integer. Now tell me, what is the value of x when x is a positive integer? I change the question. So what do you say? What is your answer now? Abhay, I generally keep on coming to Dehradun otherwise also. Wait, I'm going to provide you my Telegram channel. Dehradun, actually, I have few friends in Dehradun, so I keep on visiting them. Thank you so much, Deepak. Makes me happy, huh? What is the value of x where x is a positive integer? Now again same options are given to you. Tell me what is your answer. Thank you, yaar. Thank you so much, huh? Lone wolf, huh? Oh wow. My Telegram ID, come on, yaar. I've been like behind you guys because it's very easy to send this is my Telegram ID. He says is invite link is t.me slash Rishi Bhargava. t.me slash Rishi Bhargava. So just find it now. Interesting, Riddhima. I'm really proud of you. Huh? Only one is sufficient. So what's your answer? Now let's see. Let's see. What would you do? Guys, what is your answer now? Hey, Shahrukh, I'm really proud of you. Good, Ayush, wonderful, Ananya. Now you guys understood. This is beautiful, Anna. See this. Now see. He says, what is the value of x and when x is a positive integer? So you look at one thing. X is less than 2. So integer would be 0. 1 and 0 and minus 1, these would be less, but they are not positive. 0 is not a positive integer. This is not a positive integer. So I think very smartly, listen, most of you would be indulged in if you don't know the rules na. See, most of you, maximum people would actually mix the statements and get the answer for this, but I think first statement is giving you answer. Why to mix? First statement is giving you answer. X is a positive integer and x is less than 2. Come on, x is equal to 1 is the only possible thing, unique answer. And x is greater than 0. In that case, x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up till infinity. So I think statement 2 alone is not sufficient. Answer is 1. One of the statement is giving you answer and another is not giving you an answer. Alright? Range is coming in 2. Right? Choose 1. Right? 1 is the answer. Only 1. So Biak, good. Only 1 is sufficient. Miss Notial, no. See, only one. Only one. Absolutely right. Only one. Muhammad Iqbal Dar, I'm so proud, yaar. Good. I hope your daughter is doing good, huh? Answer is not 2, answer is 1. One of the statement giving you answer and another is not giving 1. I mean, right, 1. Please, this is confusing, right? Balla, I'm seeing you after a long time, man, huh? Today, where were you, Balla? So now you got rule number 1. Alright. Then rule number 2. Ishita, wonderful. Rule 2. Golden rules I'm telling you, and I'm very happy that you are opted for data sufficiency, though we have been bugged up by syllogisms for such a long time. Rule 2. If wait. Data sufficiency questions are generally framed in such a way that we indulge in long calculations and methods. Avoid it. Remember, we need to have a unique answer, but not its value. All we need to check is that we have a unique answer. We don't need the value, we don't need what is the unique answer. Remember, we need to have a unique answer, but not its value. We don't need its value, yaar. Come on, huh? We don't need its value. Yeah, Ridhima, you are also right. Yeah, I understand, but Ridhima, I just made a rule, huh? It's a human tendency, actually. I realize that if you have something, you want more, isn't it? Are we clear, all of you? Sir, what do you mean by this? Again, I understand that till the time you don't get the meaning, you won't be happy, isn't it? And that's the reason, you have, and with examples, you would actually understand, sir, what is the meaning? Wait, what is the meaning? Are good, good, good. Great, Muhammad Iqbal, sir, great. So now listen now, please, all of you. Question. Question. Question is, he says, ratio of prices of two different cars, ratio of prices of two different cars is 1 is to 1.5. 1 is to 1.5. What would be the price, what would be the price of the first car, what would be the price of the first car if discounts of 15% and 18% are given, if discount of 15% and 18% are given on both the cars respectively, all right. So right, this is your question. And statement 1, difference of discounts on the cars is rupees 12300, and second, discount on the second car is rupees 11589. Discount on the second car is rupees 11589. Come on, let's see. Come on, guys, tell me what's your answer. Van Johnson, you are amazing. Sir, what if written after need to have Pallavi, you are not able to understand. See, he says ratio of prices of two different cars is 1:1.5. What would be the price? What would be the price of the first car if discounts of 15% and 18% are given on both the cars respectively? So first is the difference of the discounts. First is difference of the discounts. Difference of the discounts on the cars. Difference of the discounts on the cars is difference of the discounts on the cars is difference of the discounts on the cars is rupees 12300. Discount on the second car is 11589. Come on, give me answer. Choose 3, 2. Ananya, you are in a great solving form. Ayush, great. Diksha, wonderful. Abhay, you are one of my best kids. Abhay, from Dehradun. Hanumant 1, no, Hanumant, come on. I am seeing you after a long time, or I did not name you, Shrinath, no. Van Johnson, you are amazing. And what about others on the mobile? Let's see. How many did I receive? Either 1 or 2. Now please pay attention. This is going to open your mind like anything. So this is a ratio of the two cars. So if one car has price 1x, so the other would have 1.5x. Isn't it? Isn't it, Ms. Nautiyal? So he says the discounts of 15 and 18% are given respectively. So once I say respectively, now I respect it and I say 15% of discount is given on this and 18% of discount is given on this. These are the discounts and these are the prices. Hai? So the question is, what would be the price of the first car? Now my question is, I need to find x. This is my question. I need to find x. Alright. Now first statement, he says difference of the discounts on the cars is 12300. If I see the difference, 18% of 1.5x minus 15% of x would be 12300. Now please listen to me. Isn't it? That is the meaning of first statement. 18% of 1.5x minus 15% of x is equal to 12300. Would it give me a unique answer for x? Yes. We would get a unique